Wow, what an absolutely fantastic entrance. Just look at this. Vegas Grill, my word. You don't want to miss
this.
Bright light city gonna set my soul. Bright light city gonna set my soul. Bright light city gonna set my soul. Set my soul on fire. Gonna set my soul on fire. That's ready to burn. So get those stakes up higher.
Wow, what an absolutely fantastic entrance. Just look at this. Vegas Grill, my word. 10 out of 10 for an entrance anyway, so if the food's anything to go by now, or should I say, if the entrance is anything to go by, the food should be fantastic, I'm sure.
The officials are ready. The fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. So for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
So just looking at how to order when you come in here, everything's on the iPads. Let's have a little look at this. So this is what me and Mrs. G fancy this evening. Beef Wellington. Basically you flip through, you've got all your drinks menu, everything, all your steaks, your burgers, all the condiments and so forth. Absolutely everything. Ali and Maya having fun here. JT's just been looking as well. He's got the iPad down there, JT, choosing what he wants. They're laughing at something, they've seen some kind of an image or something on the iPad. Really nice ambience in here, by the way. Very lovely setting. It's really warm this evening. A quick introduction on the outside. As I said, we were in a rush to get here. We just made the table, and this place does get booked up very, very quickly. We're just looking now. Got the onion like strings that look really nice, and again the beef Wellington. Did you see it there? Mrs. G sorted this out for us. Thai salmon fish cake.
This is a picture.
Oh, look nice. I don't think we're going with the Thai salmon fish cake, are we? Is that just on the screen?
Okay, wait, I'm going to change.
So, click on it, it tells you what comes with it, click on it, and then it says...
There we go, so basically it tells you everything. That comes with a meal.
I like this one. This one here?
This is cool, isn't it? Ah, the steaks. Corn on the cob. Literally, you just scroll through, it just shows you absolutely everything. You've obviously got a better view than me now. I think the canary potatoes with all the condiments, all the sauces. Again, I highly recommend them in any restaurant you go to here in Tenerife. Absolutely fantastic.
So get those stakes up higher.
Oh my word. Mrs. G just picked up on it. How nice it looks. We had a fantastic steak the other day, didn't we, in Embassy? Grilled T-bone steak, £39.95. Or should I say, do apologise, €39.95. So between 600 to 700 grams. T-bone steak consists of both sirloin steak and fillet steak, all in one. Grilled to your liking on our barbecue, served with sliced garlic potatoes and wok fried vegetables. Oh my word, my mouth is salivating. Is that the word? Salivating?
Yeah.
Salivating. Let's get that right. I think you know what I mean. Just looking at the beef Wellington that me and Mrs. G have chosen. Just read you what it says. So it's €29.95, and it says succulent fillet steak wrapped in mushrooms, onions and serrano ham encased in golden flaky pastry, served with sliced garlic potatoes and wok fried vegetables. Garlic potatoes and wok fried vegetables sound absolutely, again, delicious, don't they? So yes, €29.95. This is what we're going for. That time of the evening again, Mrs. G. Nice cold beer, Amstel. What are you on, rosé?
Rosé for Cha-ching.
Cha-ching, cheers. Everybody, wherever you are. Oh my word. That is so nice. So the order's gone in now. What have the children got? Just a reminder.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ali Maya, chicken strips. And chicken strips. So Ali Maya both have got chicken strips.
That's got cheeseburgers.
JT's got the cheeseburger and they've got the fries with corn on the cob and coleslaw. A bit of a mix there, haven't they? So yes, the order's gone in. Beef Wellington, really looking forward to this. Really, really looking forward to it. So this is our view anyway this evening. You've got the Mediterranean Palace over the far side. Again, a very popular hotel here on the island. It has been under quite a significant renovation and it still is.
They've done a really good job. It looks really nice.
It does look really nice.
It really does.
But you don't think it's open?
I don't think it's open yet. I'm sure there was an open bit of, like they've not put the wall into the staircase.
Right, because we was in a rush coming in and we've not actually been up this end on this particular holiday. I didn't take a look. The majority of times when I'm here on vacation I will obviously come around the Golden Mile as we have done this evening. And I'll obviously take a bit more of a vested interest, should we say, on some of the things that they modernising, and there's been a lot of work done on the island over recent years. But yes, that's one holiday hotel complex that has been under a massive amount of renovation, so that'll be absolutely, I think it'll be fantastic when it opens, won't it? Just saying, the position that they've given us here, this kind of oval table, we've got this like half moon, comfortable seating area, absolutely fantastic. I don't think we could have asked for a better position than what we've got. And once again, the lighting in here, the ambience, it's quite busy, so I do apologise if there's a lot of noise, but it is a very, very popular restaurant this, and it is all the years that me and Mrs. G have been coming here for. 15 years plus, but we've never ever been here to Vegas Grill, and it is somewhere that I've always wanted to come, just never got around to coming here. We've always been drawn to other restaurants of our choice, if you like. We are eventually and finally here. So yeah, as I've said a number of times now, we're really looking forward to giving this a real good go. Mrs. G's just saying then, they've got dessert trolleys in here. There's a couple that have just had their meal and the desserts have just come out and they look absolutely fantastic. We'll be most certainly having a look at the dessert menu in due course, but yeah, Mrs. G just said you don't really see the dessert trolleys that much now in restaurants, do you? But this one is quite old-fashioned visually to look at, but really, really nice, pleasing on the eye, and more certainly the actual desserts what are on top of the, again, look absolutely fantastic, really, really nice. Okay, so the meal's here. Got the fries, the beef Wellington, got the garlic potatoes, all the vegetables, and the onion strings.
When they come back, that's done.
Mrs. Jesus said then, but not very warm.
Can we put some vinegar on the chips?
The potatoes are very, very nice.
It's not actually. They've put cheese on the burger, that's not even hot.
Oh, cheese out.
Yeah, the JT's just ordered a cheeseburger. The cheeseburger's come out, there's no cheese on it. They took it back and brought the burger back out. Yeah, the cheese has just been put on top. It's not been grilled for him or anything. It's a cold piece of cheese, which is not great really, is it? So we've got cold onion strings, and JT's cheeseburger didn't have the cheese on it. Took it away, brought it back quickly, essentially chucked a piece of cold cheese on top of it. For this kind of a restaurant at these kind of prices, not really what one would expect, is it? But anyway, we'll reserve judgment, as I say, and let's just see what it's like. I'll keep you updated what it's like as we go along. Them are the garlic potatoes. Seasoned well, tastes nice. Not overly hot, but warmer than the onion strings. JT's on about his burger again. It's not acceptable really not to grill the cheese and just to chuck it on top.
I think the waiter's probably just got a piece of cheese out of the fridge and shoved it on.
Yeah, like Mrs. Jesus said, then it looks like the waiter, potentially, without casting blame on anybody. I just put a piece of cheese on top and then just brought it back. But again, considering that we're a table of 5, and again, without going into too much detail, the cost associated with coming to such a restaurant, it's not the cheapest. You would expect better. It's not great really. I like the little bowls, the salt and the pepper. This is like an oil. Is it garlic?
I think it's like
pesto?
Yeah,
like a pesto kind of oil. Just have a look at this. So again, you've got the salt, you've got your pepper, and then you've got like a pesto sauce, all your vegetables and so forth. That's not bad, I just put that on, not really. Excuse me, Conjac. It came out with no cheese on it. They put a piece of cheese on it. It's not been grilled, it's just a cold piece of cheese.
I'm gonna need a bit. Sorry, thank you.
Okay. So again, not fantastic really. I've just had to call over the waitress to ask her could they take the cheeseburger back. They just literally chucked a thick piece of cheese on top, freezing cold. Not good. Again, not good. Don't want it to spoil our meal completely. But the children should be catered for just as much as the adults. These onion strips are freezing cold. Bit of salt. This is the beef Wellington. Let's just cut this. Oh, it's tough. Tough. There we go. Have a look at that. Quite tough to cook into. Really tough to cut into. It tastes nice. Very, very tough. Not as tender, and I like my meat medium to well. For me, it's quite a tough piece. It's very well cooked. What do you think, Mrs. G? It's nice. It is nice. It is nice, to be fair. It's quite a tough though, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Is it not?
I think we'll have more about it in a minute.
So Mrs. G's just saying then, that hers is a little bit more tender than mine. You can see it's a bit more pinker than mine. Mine's probably just been in a little bit too long, should we say? when I have a steak, I will often go for medium well done. So I do like my meat, to be fair, slightly on the more cooked side of it. I know a lot of people will argue against that. And sometimes I'll go for medium rare. It just depends really what restaurant I'm in and how they cook it. So I will get used to certain places. Mrs. G goes for something a little bit lesser cooked. You often go for medium rare, don't you? So I'll take a look at it just to make sure it's not overly bloody, should we say. And yeah, if it looks right, next time I'll go, I will have medium rare. That's just the way I am. So this for me is a bit overcooked. This is G's again. A little bit more tender, she's saying. I'm just looking. I think probably is a little bit tough on the edges. As I'm getting into the middle of it, it looks a little bit more tender. So we'll see. Try some of this oil, like a pesto oil, on the garlic potatoes. Very tasty. Bit of veg. Mixed vegetables with the cabbage, quite tasty. Again, they're not super warm, are they?
No.
Really, from what you would expect for such a restaurant than this.
Well, the food to be hot, really.
Sorry?
You want your food to be hot, warm.
Like Mrs. G saying, you know, you want your food to be warm. I'm sorry, Vegas Grill, but this is not warm. This is lukewarm at best, and some of the things here, they're not even on the lukewarm chart. Again, the onion rings are freezing. JT's burger, no cheese. Slapped a piece of cheese on, freezing cold, didn't even grill it, and brought it out to us. Yeah, there's nothing else on the burger as well. He's just saying no tomatoes, no lettuce or anything like that, no salad on the burger. Not great. This piece of meat, by the way, on the inside of this beef Wellington is very nice. To be fair, it is getting tender as I'm getting to the middle. I think the edges were a little bit more charred, should we say, a little bit more well done. But again, lukewarm. I don't like eating with my mouth full. I'm just trying to get my words out whilst I'm eating, just to let you know what I'm thinking. The chips are not even lukewarm either, are they? Tasty.
They were just warm when they came out, but
yeah, like Mrs. G said, they were just warm when they came out. Just warm. They're cold now. They're actually cold. So they were only just virgin being warm when they came out. Again, really, really poor. But not the tastiest either. But these onion strips, they call them, they're solid. They're just freezing, absolutely freezing cold. It's like having a packet of crisps, isn't it? Like having a packet of crisps. Really poor. we're here, or I'm here, to do an honest review on this food. So I'll keep my opinion to myself in relation to what we've tasted and seen so far, and I'll give you that feedback once we leave here, even though I'm talking about it now. So they're much more pinker in the middle, a lot more appealing in taste, should I say, to my palate anyway. But again, it's barely lukewarm. It's cold. It's got a tinge of coldness to it. Yeah, exactly. Not coming around, have they? I'm just saying there then to Mrs. G, I think the people that work in here know that there is an issue with the meal or the meals that they served us this evening. Nobody has come back to see whether our meal is okay or to ask us are we enjoying the evening or anything. Literally the service has not been the best, has it? Yeah. Listen, I suppose when you look at it, they've been efficient in relation to us putting the order in and bringing the food out. But for me, to serve us up the wrong meal, again, that goes back to the kitchen, doesn't it, with JT? And one could say it's only a minor thing, isn't it, to leave the cheese off. I get that. But then to slap a piece of what was a slab of cheese on top, which was cold, not good at all. And there's nobody been back yet to see if the meal's up to our liking.
I'm full. Do you want to do that? After this quarter. It is delicious. It's just a shame it's not a bit hotter.
Like Mrs. G said, it is delicious. It's just a shame that it's not that bit hotter. It's not. She's actually just given me a piece of what she's left. That's inside. It's a lot more tender than mine. Mine's cooked a little bit more. And again, I don't normally mind it like that. With this, I probably would have preferred it to have been a little bit more like Mrs. G's looking at it. A little bit more tender. It was just overcooked ever so slightly. Give Mrs. G's a go. Yeah, it's slightly more tender. Not massive though. But it is more tender.
I like it. I really like it.
It's very nice. It is very nice, to be fair, that. A lot more tender than mine. But again, to be fair, the more I've gone into the middle, the more pinker it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very, very nice. The big thing is just actually just the meal's cold. Ali and Maya are enjoying their chicken, so they're singing the praises. They're singing the praises, should I say, of the chicken, of the garlic bread, and all the little extras that they've had here. So they think it's good anyway. Yeah, on the plus side, as Mrs. G saying, the girls really like the chicken.
I really like that. I thought it tasted lovely.
It does. This meal would be absolutely fantastic. Problem you've got is, and even my meal, even though the meat was a little bit tough on the edges, it did get softer. It's fantastic. It really, really is. It's just cold. It's not. It's lukewarm, stroke cold. So it's not good in that respect.
The exit. It's the real life.
So what we'll do, we'll round this up outside, or I will round it up outside, and I'll give you my score out of 10. If the meal would have been up to standard, I would have, or we would have, should I say, ordered a dessert. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go for a dessert somewhere else that we spotted on the way up, that we like to go to. And again, I'll give you a brief overview outside in a second. Stay with me. Okay, so we've just been into the Vegas Grill for the first time, and again, we've been coming to the island now for over 15 years, and again, it is the first time that we've managed to get into the Vegas Grill. What did we think? Really, really disappointing, I'm going to be honest with you. The meal itself would have been very good. It wouldn't have been excellent, but it would have been good. But it was absolutely freezing. Some of it was lukewarm, but in general, the vast majority of the food that they served us in there then was cold. It was really cold. So for us, I don't know where to mark it. I really don't. I'm going to be honest with you. I spoke to Mrs. G before. 7.5. That's at best. For me personally, I will give it a 5. Listen, Vegas Grill, up your game. Otherwise, you are going to lose custom. Invest in a hot plate. Make sure the food is hot enough for the consumer that comes in, who works hard all year round to come on holiday and obviously to go in restaurants akin to yours. Just not good enough. I'm going to leave it there. 5 for me, 7.5 maximum. We'll go for a 7 actually, Mrs. G said. I'm just thinking now. She mentioned 7.5 and then changed her mind to a 7. The children said their meal was all okay. That's the girls, by the way. JT completely walked off from his meal. It'd be a 0, a big fat 0 for JT. Vegas Grill, we do not recommend it.